I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs are riding an 8-game win streak after defeating the Vancouver Canucks. Now try to make it 9 as they take on the Quebec Nordiques. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Quebec on the first line is Rod Brind'Amour, Will Smith, and Alex Tuch. On their second line, Zach Benson, Sean Couturier, Stéphane Richer. On their third lines, Matthias Janmark, Matthew Rempe, Alex Laferriere. And on their fourth lines, Brett Bedard, Kelly Yarncrook, and Craig Smith. On defense, on the first pair is Owen Power, with Tempo Numminen. On the second pair is Paul Coffey, with Sami Salo. And on their third pair, Stanislav Neshe, with Victor Mancini. Starting in net is Terry Sawchuk, with Nicholas Backstrom backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Cole Smith, David Jones, Adam Wilsby. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, and Lanny McDonald. On the third line is Carl Hagelin, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line is Andrew Ladd, Ken Linsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey, with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov, with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Hayden Fleury, with Sheldon Surrey. Starting in net is Dominic Hasek, with Archer Silov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vern Fiddler and Yusuf Alamaki.
Everybody, welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is the final game of this road trip. It has certainly not been friendly confines for them, but they'll look for a win tonight. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Leafs will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Lindros has the puck against the half wall. Takes it in front. Stopped by the goaltender. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Nordiques start with the puck in their own end. Moves it to Power. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Makes it look easy with a glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Toronto's won the face-off deep in their own end. Quick pass to Lindros. Hyman's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And some good footwork to kick it away. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Pumps it away in his own end. Slides it over to Hyman. Slides the puck to Brind'Amour. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. And they dump the puck in, and the forwards are going to switch it up. And the puck's booted away. Tuch's got it along the wing. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Brind'Amour. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Tries to feed it over to McDonald. Takes the feed. Turned aside with the glove by Sawchuk. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Quebec's got it against the boards. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Nordiques get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit.
possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Nordiques will be forced to serve 2 minutes for cross-checking.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
The Leafs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
No score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
Morrissey's got control of it now behind the cage. Bertuzzi's crossed the line and gained the zone. Quebec's got the puck shorthanded. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. And the puck clears the zone. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Slides it across to Hyman. To the low slot. Decides to think about it. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Sends the pass over. Here's a short pass to Linsman. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Puck clears the zone. The Leafs fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up. But you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
Denies him in close.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Glove save made by Sawchuk.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The game is still scoreless. Nelson's won the draw and they're on the attack. Quick feed to Newman. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Nordiques carried along the wall. Here's the shot. That's blocked by Hasek. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Moves the puck. Loses his balance on the play. Takes the puck along the boards. Taken by Smith. Quebec's got a hold of the puck. Sent into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Jarnkrok. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Through center. Throws it in. Works it across to Coffey. Handles the puck. And they'll use that dump in to change up the defense. Jarnkrok sliding the puck behind the net. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hagelin. Shot! Oh, what a save in front!
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Reaches out and uses the stick. Shot! Easily turned aside by Hasek. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. The Leafs win the draw here in their own end. Takes the return feed. Here they are on the attack. Couturier stick handling in his own zone. The Leafs have it against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Lindros. And he serves it across to Myers. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Here in the late goings of the period, we're still scoreless. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Quebec's got a hold of it against the wall. Coffey's got it in the offensive zone. From off the wall and onto his stick. Nice zone entry from the left. The Nordiques gain control of the puck against the wall. Quebec's got it in their own zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs play it along the boards. The Nordiques gain possession. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And that's deflected. Moves the puck to Rempe. The Leafs get a hold of it. Slides the puck over. Can't connect on the shot. Can't connect. No room for that one to get through. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Teams are lined up and we are ready to take this draw. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Comes up with the stop. Here they come on the attack. Fires it. Denies them. The Nordiques get a hold of the puck along the boards. What a play defensively to get in front of that one. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Nordiques have it from their own end. Takes the pass. Dished on over to Power. Quick pass across to Bertuzzi. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Well, the Leafs are trying to get one past Sawchuk, but you're just denying everything. But so far, so good for the Leafs. They just need to find that go-ahead goal. Let's hope they find it in the second.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number two is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Toronto's driving play right now, James, and they're dictating it. The only thing they're not dictating is the scoreboard. This is a scoreless game, but they've held the majority of the shots. They just need to continue on with it, continue with the game plan, and one will go in.
And a little body contact on that play. Tries to get the puck to Tuck. Smith's going to play it against the half wall. Tuck's exploring options with the puck. Toronto's looking to break out. Moves it to foot. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Throws a big-time hit in the corner on him there. Gains the zone from the right. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Directs it on over to Power. On the attack along the boards. The Leafs have it now. Takes the feed from his own end. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Toronto's won it. Quick pass to McDonald. Toronto's got it along the wall. Gets his stick on it. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Quebec's got it in their own zone. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Turned aside with the glove by Hasek. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Shot! Makes the save. Angles it over to McDonald. Gaining momentum up along the side. Feeds the puck to Coffey. The Nordiques have it now. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Oh, great little takeaway at center. And he makes the easy save.
Hasek's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Nordiques gain control of the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Scrum ensues along the boards. Couturier moving the puck through his own zone. Great read in the offensive zone by Murray. And that's blocked in traffic. Quebec's gained possession. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Great pressure to force the turnover by Janmark. And he stops that kid in there. Wow. Dumps it into the O-zone. Quebec's got a hold of it along the wall. Now over to Rempe. We got a whistle as the puck sails into the bench. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Still scoreless in this one. The Nordiques win the faceoff. Here they come. Sends it in deep. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Rempe. Tries to feed it over to Murray. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Works it across to Janmark. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Here's a short pass to Surrey. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there.
Oh, Sheldon Surrey. Finally powers one through.
Well, in the second half of the game, so it certainly took a while, James. And I don't think you change your mindset now that you have the lead. You got to continue to attack and try and put in another one. Well, his skating looks effortless on this play. I think that he's baited the hook here. He's saying, come on, come play with me over here. And then guess what? The defender chases over plays. He recognizes where the ice is, so he turns on a dime, and he takes it to the net for a goal. That's a beauty play.
The Leafs have gone in front by one here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by one in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Here's a blast. Oh, he stopped that one on the one-timer. This crowd tonight, I mean, every night here, they are just on fire with another sellout.
They're on fire, James. I like the way you said that, a little high pitch, because why? Everyone in here is high pitch because they're winning and they're being successful. You can see it by the number of jerseys that have been bought and are being worn, and that's when you know that they're cheering on their star players.
Inside the offensive end now down the left. Takes it to the front. Hasek's going to hang on for a whistle. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Yarncrocs won the draw. Here he is in close. How did he stop that one?
This is was a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Taken along the wall by Linsman. Quebec's gained possession along the boards. Looks to get the puck over to Foot. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Quick pass to Ladd.
Morrissey's looking pretty banged up out there, James. Looks like he's fighting, pushing through something. He's struggling to get to the end of the shift.
Intercepted at center by Coffey.
Quebec's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game. Morrissey's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
It is very evident
that's not good.
This is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention here. Jostled off the puck. Feeds it down low.
Oh, Vincent Danfus.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. James, this is a completely full-circle play. I mean, he initiates the contact that separates the player from puck so they maintain and get possession. And then all of a sudden, he gets caught up in the play and gets the goal. So he starts it, and he finishes it.
Surprised that wasn't interference.
The Leafs are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now, it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Up along the wing. Knocked away. The Nordiques have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Provorov. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Fires it on net. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Leafs don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
The first penalty kill for this team tonight, guys, and we know their unit, it's ranked towards the bottom of the league, but this team's confidence can sometimes overpower the skill that they show. So let's see what they can get going here right now.
And they send it down the ice. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes it into the slot.
Oh,
And they convert with the man advantage.
that was quick.
If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here with numbers off of the rush, catching their opponent flat-footed, and they're able to bury it.
Quebec's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Quick feed to Lindros. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Late goings of this period. Quebec's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Here's a blast! Blocked in traffic. Quebec's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Puts it in deep. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Lindros. Here's a shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Quebec's on the attack. Quick pass to Laferriere. Gets in front of the shot. Receives the pass. Toronto's got the puck. Hasek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. And the middle frame almost done. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Smith's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, this is a huge timely penalty kill, James. Late in the frame, close game. You got to get to work, put your work boots on, and you got to kill this part of the penalty.
Quebec's taking possession in their own end. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We'll back with more in a moment.
Well, overall, a good period for the Leafs to come out with the 1-goal lead. Let's hope we can find an insurance goal in the third.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Quebec's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Puts the puck on net, and he comes up with the glove save.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Quebec's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Lob jam in front, that's broken up. Cuts to the paint. And he elects to explore his options. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Coffey. The Leafs gain possession in their own end. Quick pass across to Lindros. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Makes a save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Brempy's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Quebec's won the draw. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Off the glass, but not out.
Your job as the PK unit is when that puck gets on your stick, you got to know where the white ice is and be able to get it down and use it. Unfortunately, off the glass was not the right place. It was the middle of the ice all the way.
And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even.
It's amazing how a kill can put your opponent on their heels because they had an opportunity on the offensive side of the puck. At a critical time of the game, when the game is still within reach, massive kill.
Turns it over.
Quebec's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Toronto's got it across the line. Shot! And he makes a save there. Swing and a miss. And that's intercepted by Laferriere. The Nordiques will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Power. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs have it now. Here he is on the backhand. Takes the puck. Backhander in front. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And now he moves it to Smith. Toronto's got the puck. From the right side, they gain the zone. Angles it over to Power. And he takes the dish. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Takes the bank pass feed. Makes the save. What a reaction with the blocker. And that goes off the stick. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
Toronto's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
Feeds the puck across to Murray. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Quebec's got the puck in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Fleury. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Quebec's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dumps the puck in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. Oh, and they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Smith. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Gets the puck in deep. Picked up along the wall by Power. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! Philadelphia's rolling in next on this home stretch, and the fans will be jumping for this one. Always a great contest when these two teams meet up. We're going to be there. I know Pounder's amped up for this one. We will see you then. Hopefully you'll join us. Quebec's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that's broken up. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Oh, he caught him!
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Comes up with the stop.
Sawchuk's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner. It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating, and nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Played big in the moment there. Gains the zone through the middle. Passes it over. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Tries to get it to McDonald. Quebec's got possession at center. Here's a short pass to Couturier. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Leafs gain control of the puck. The Nordiques take possession here in the open ice. Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the boards by McDonald. He carries the puck up along the wing.
Leading in late in the game, you know that the coach is going to choose players who are dependable and know exactly what to do at the right time. Putting that puck in deep is the right thing.
Quick feed to Couturier. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Leafs have it behind the net. Sends it over to McDonald. Puck dumped in. The Nordiques have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quebec's got it along the wall. Puck scooped up by Provorov. Grabs it in his own end. Scrum along the boards. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. Pass out front, and it caroms off a twig in front of the net. Takes the feed. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. And the puck's knocked loose. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. Puck grabbed by Linsman. Carries it across the line.
Well, a smart play at the right time. He kind of looks over his shoulder, looks up at the clock, recognizes the time on there. That's a smart play. Puts a dump in just to kill those valuable seconds.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it to Hagman. Quebec's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. The Nordiques have it behind the cage. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Tuch's got the puck. Quebec's got it from behind the net. Makes the glove stop.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
The net is empty. A big draw here looming inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to McDonald. Gate chance and an empty netter here. Oh, and they missed the net. Tries to feed it over to Tuch. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Hammers a shot, and one last save. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, here was a game that went back and forth, and you know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games, but when you're losing, the streak continues here, Pounder.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. And I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski, and we will see you next time from ringside.
Well, that makes it 9 in a row. As the Leafs take this one, out shooting Quebec 23-20. Quebec out hits Toronto 32-30. Toronto has more time to attack. Quebec has the better pass percentage. Toronto won the faceoff 16-15. Quebec was 1 for 1 in the power play. Toronto was 0 for 2. For the box scores for Toronto, you had Murray with 2 assists, Surrey, Danfus with goals, and Fleury with an assist. And Hasek made 19 saves on 20 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .950 save percentage. And for Quebec, he had Owen Power with an assist, Tuch with a goal, and Will Smith with an assist. And Sawchuk made 21 saves on 23 shots, 2 goals allowed for a .913 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 19-7 for 55 points, and an 8-point lead for first place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto takes on Philadelphia's original NHL team, the Quakers.